Wait for people to join. Anybody who watches this on replay, just fast forward 2 minutes into it. I'm gonna wait for more people to join, and we'll get into this. We're talking about a food company. I'm not seeing any comments, so I don't even know if we're still live. I don't know. Are we good? Okay. Looks like we're good. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. We're gonna talk about a very good food company, which I don't even want to call them that name right now. And then we're gonna talk about Corsair Gaming. Okay, we're gonna talk about two stocks. First off, we're gonna talk about the one that has me pissed, which is very good food company. One of the most questionable, dumbest decisions I've ever seen a company make that I've been part of. So, first off, very good food company. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. They announced they want to go into China and expand into China, which was kind of like shocking considering the very good food company hasn't even built their U.S. business yet. So it's kind of like, what? Like, why are they going to do this now? So that was strange, but it was kind of like, okay, whatever. We'll let that one pass. But then today they decide they're going to dilute the shareholder base in a massive way, an absolutely massive way, just completely dilute us to the ground. I don't know if it was a 10-15% dilution. The number was huge. It was ridiculous to raise $30 million. What? Out of nowhere. It makes sense to raise money in two scenarios. Two scenarios it makes sense to raise money. If a company's in a situation where they're absolutely super desperate for money, it makes sense to raise money. Like if you're really, really desperate, you're clinging on for life, yeah, raise money. Do what you got to do to, survive another day. Okay? That makes sense. If that was the situation the company's in. The company's not in that situation. Or you're in a situation where the stock price is flying high. If the stock price is flying high, raise money. You know what I mean? Like it can make sense. Like you don't get those opportunities very often, right? So when the very good food company used to be a $6-8 stock and the stock had gone parabolic, that would have been made sense to raise money at that time. You don't raise money when your stock is down and out. Very good food company stock is down 60, 70, I don't know, probably 80% from its highs. The stock has been devastated. It deserves to be down 20+% today. I don't blame anyone. For selling that stock, completely honest. Like usually it's one of those scenarios where I'd be like, well, why are the shareholders selling I hope the stream's still working because we're on the highway. I don't usually live stream when I'm driving, so I hope it still works. The car's driving though, by the way. Um, but the stock price is down 20% or whatever, and I don't blame the shareholders for selling. Like usually, I'd be like, why are they with that questionable of a management team? I don't blame them at all. I even thought about selling today, to be completely honest. I didn't do it, but damn, it surely has crossed my mind. Um, it's unbelievable that they would dilute the shares like that. Just ridiculous. For what? For what? What the company needs to be focused on right now is not raising a bunch more money. What the Very Good Food Company needs to be focused on right now is executing as a management team. That's what they need to be focused on right now. Not focused on like, oh, let's raise $30 million and dilute our whole shareholder base in a massive way. It's ridiculous. One of the most, if not the most disappointing move I've ever seen any company I've been a holder of ever make. Completely just ridiculous. So, Very Good Food Company, unbelievable. That's all I'll say about that. Unbelievable. So now let's talk about Corsair Gaming. So Corsair Gaming, very, very different situation than Very Good Food Company. They pre-announced last night a miss as far as revenue goes, mostly based upon supply chain issues and things like that. So with Very Good Food Company, or excuse me, Very Good Food Company still in my mind because it's such, oh man, I shouldn't be doing a live stream right now. I want to say so many nasty things, man. Let me cool down for a moment. Let me cool down for a moment. Cool down. Come on, Jeremy. Cool down. Okay, so Corsair Gaming. Let's try to talk about Corsair Gaming for a moment here. So, yeah, Corsair Gaming. They pre-announced their numbers. A mess. I would rather have them like 2020's been a disaster, or 2021's been a disaster year for Corsair Gaming. I'm more than happy that they just get all the bad news out. When it comes to Corsair Gaming, CRSR stock, get all the bad news out this year. Let's just get it all out, get it all on the table, so then we could just 2022 can't come fast enough for Corsair Gaming. That stock's just been in a tough place, and so I'm happy that the company just pre-announced the numbers rather than wait, because the company could have just waited on these numbers. The company could have waited and said, "Well, we'll release those numbers when the earnings report comes out or whatever," right? They could have done that. They just got the news out, let everybody look at that, decide what they want to do, and if folks want to sell, and for folks like myself, long term, like I have belief in Corsair Gaming over the next 3-5 years. I'll be a happy holder of that stock, regardless whatever happens in the short term, where that stock is at 24, 25, 26, 27. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever price it is, I'll just pick up more shares. I'm going to likely buy more shares today. I have enough time. I'll get off this live stream and I'll buy some more shares today. As far as options in Corsair Gaming, I'm not buying any options today. I'm going to let that stock settle out a bit and see what happens there. I don't know if it's going to fall more on Monday, or if it's just kind of like a small fall again Monday, or if it's like, if it's right back up. But options sometimes, it seems like they delay for a day or two. So in terms of the price really reflecting on where it should be. So that's kind of the plan with Corsair Gaming. I mean, I was disappointed. Obviously, I want all my companies to always have great earnings, but from what I saw with Corsair Gaming, CRSR, that's not really in the management team's hands in that scenario. Like what are they going to do to magically fix supply chains and those sorts of things? Like they're in my opinion, they're doing everything. It's a well-seasoned management team there. Andy Paul's been leading that company for over 20 years. So yeah, that one I'm not mad about. That one I'm just kind of like a little disappointed because obviously I want all my companies to report great numbers all the time. But yeah, with that Very Good Food Company, well, unbelievable, man, unbelievable. That's the risk of messing around with I would call it small cap companies, super small cap companies, like a very good food companies. The management teams, you don't know what they're going to do next, and to dilute the shareholder base in that massive of a way, ridiculous. As simple as that. Like absolutely insane. I mean, crazy. Like I said, the stock deserves to crash today. I hope the management team wakes up over there and realizes what they did. You know what I mean? Because it's just like dilute your shareholder base in that massive a way when your stock's already been in a tough place. Execute the business. Fix your product. Most of your products taste like trash. Fix that first. Fix that first. Expand in the United States. Get built out in the United States, and then maybe someday worry about diluting. Make some money. Don't dilute your shareholders who have already been sticking with your stocking and already having a tough enough time, and now dilute them in this massive a way when there should be no need. Very Good Food did plenty of raises. There should be no need to dilute shareholder value right now. And that's the type of stuff the company long term, because a lot of folks end up looking at that stock and saying, why would I trust a management team like that? Who at any whim will just dilute us 10%, 15%, whatever, just out of nowhere. It ends up creating trust issues with folks, right? So just like I said with that one, that's just unbelievably frustrating. It pulled all those related companies down today, and yeah, one of the most suspect, strange, disappointing moves. No, I mean, the sad part is that takes the cake over any move like Woodman and Co. made back in the day. Back when I had my horrible GoPro stock back in the day, man, that management team made a whole lot of mistakes. I mean, they tried to get into drones. The drones were like a year too late. The next thing you know, the drones were falling out of the sky. Like, they made a lot of suspect moves and a whole lot of mistakes that are like, what are you guys doing? But this Very Good Food company situation to dilute like that? What? My gosh. Read a business book. Like, do something. Stock market 101, like, damn, they messed up in a bad way. Anyways, I'm not selling my shares today. I don't have plans to sell the shares, but I don't blame anybody for wanting to get out of that one, because how can you trust those guys? Anyways, guys, I just want to vent. I don't have time to like film a full-scale video today. I went to bed at like 3 in the morning because I was on that WBA call that was like ended up being like a 3-hour plus presentation. So I ended up not going to bed till like almost 3 in the morning, and then I wake up and see I just got diluted to the moon. Forget stocks to the moon, is dilution to the moon. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. Much love as always. Hope you guys enjoyed this little emergency live stream. And that's about it. Damn! Make sure you let the Very Good Food company know what the fuck are they doing. Send them an email. Send them a message. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Anyways, peace.